Yo, what up? It's Romeo Valentine, 92.9 The Beat, iHeartRadio, and we are live in the studio right now with a very special guest, my brother from another mother, Romeo Reyes. DJ Romeo is in the building.
Meets cousin, Romeo meets Romeo.
Yes, this is the first Romeo and Romeo interaction I had. I don't have any other Romeo friends except you, man.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, but bro, welcome back to Hawaii, man. This is like home away from home for you, I assume. This is probably like your third home. You know, Bay Area, Vegas,
Hawaii.
Yeah,
I love Hawaii.
Those are your like three favorites. Are they your top three?
This is my top three for sure. Top three. Like when I come back here, I feel like I could breathe again.
Yeah, yeah. You know why? Because you're smelling the smoke in the casinos. That's why. I'm just playing, man. But bro, you look young, man. You still looking fresh, bro. You look like you de-aged, bro.
No,
you got the Benjamin Button.
I'm getting shorter. I told you outside I'm getting shorter.
Are you getting shorter?
Getting shorter. My voice is getting higher.
Is that a real thing?
I don't know.
I was you know, I just thought we were just always like about the same height. That's all.
No, I think I got shorter from the last time I seen you, bro.
No, bro. It's I have insoles in my shoes, making me feel taller. It's the dreads, dog. So maybe when we, because I think we were like the same height when we declined. When we last time we seen each other.
You're cheating with the dreads.
I'm cheating with the dreads. Exactly. I don't even think I had nubs last time I saw you. But bro, man, welcome back to Hawaii, man. Let's chop it up, have a conversation going, and I just want to get to know you a little more for those who don't exactly know Romeo Reyes like I know Romeo. So Romeo, man, tell us your from the beginning. How did it all start? You as a DJ, because you're killing it, bro.
Man, for the very beginning, man, I started off in high school. I grew up in Richmond, California, in the Bay Area.
Ah, yeah.
Richmond, California. Shout out to Richmond, California. Yeah, I was just DJ in the Bay Area for like a long time. I feel like I hit my peak in the Bay Area, and I was like, hey, you know what? I need to see if I can take this further. And I moved to Las Vegas, 2018.
Dang. Right before pre-pandemic, you
right
moved
before pandemic, yeah. So it was rough I was there 2018. I got some work in 2019. The pandemic hit, and then everything shut down.
Yeah.
But what was crazy about that, there was a couple places in Vegas that were kind of open in the pandemic, and I somehow got into these places, and I think that kind of helped me out, like stand out, because there was only one or two places that was open, and I was playing at these places. So now, like, my name was like getting bigger because I was like one or two guys still playing.
Yeah. So your name was on the marquee.
No, because it was like these were like
always low key. Because you couldn't know that,
exactly. It was low key.
Yeah.
So that.
You're supposed to say this 7 years from now so that the statute of limitations. No.
X that part out.
Yeah. We was just joking. No.
No, but I mean, actually, like, we had some day clubs open.
Oh,
it was perfectly legal. Day clubs were open because it was outdoors. Everyone had a mask on, and like there's only like one or two day clubs open on the entire strip, and I was playing at these day clubs, so that kind of helped my name get back out there with like the locals. So I think that's what the pandemic hurt, but it kind of helped at the same time.
Yeah, you know what? That's a lot of people. They came out stronger out of the pandemic, or they took a hit.
Yeah.
And for some people, it boosted their careers, their businesses, and for some, it definitely took a turn. Man, so you would say that would be like the breakthrough for you, because I mean, you not only in Vegas, what made you, or who got you linked up? Like, we were like, hey, I'm gonna go to Vegas. Out of everywhere you could have went.
Right. So I mean, for the Vegas thing, I was actually started playing in Vegas 2014 or 15. And for me, when I made the decision to leave the Bay Area, not move the Bay Area, but like go for Vegas, was like 2013. I was like, I want to play in Vegas. So I would spend all my money, like save up any kind of money I had. I was like broke. I was like, any money I made, I would spend it to go to Vegas. I'd buy plane tickets, hotels. And I would just go out there to network. Had no idea who anybody was.
Dang.
And it took me like 2 years of just like spending money, going out. And I finally got a breakthrough. My guy Ramon, who was the GM at the time at Marquee, I met him, and he was like, "Hey, do you wanna play at Marquee?" He's like, "We'll give you a tryout." And I was like, "Wow." I was like, "Yeah, of course I'll take it."
Yeah.
So I did the gig, and I thought it went well. And then I remember I flew back to the Bay Area, and then I got an email from like the talent buyer, Marquee, and he was like, he's like, 5 more dates. He's like, "Can you do these 5 dates?" And I was like, fuck. I mean, I was like, oh, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I was like going crazy. Like, damn,
what the heck?
Years, like, I got in.
Yeah, because that's hard.
Yeah, I got in. So I did Marquee, and then long story short was my parents that got really ill. So I was gonna move to Vegas at that time because I was in, but my parents got really ill, and I decided to stay back in the Bay Area, take care of them.
Wow.
You know, so I took care of them. They ended up passing.
Oh, sorry, man.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah. You know, it's life.
Yeah.
They ended up passing, and then after they passed, I stayed in the Bay Area for about 6 more months, and then I moved to Vegas.
Wow. I'm sure your parents are looking at you right now like, we're so proud of you, Romeo, man.
Man, I have zero regrets. Staying back in the Bay Area, taking care of them, because, you know, that's a time you'll never get back.
Yeah,
you know?
Definitely, man. Family, you got to put that family first. And you take care of your family, and that's solid. And you still were able to move and live out your dreams of doing
So the thing
something.
is, when I came back to Vegas, it was like starting back at square one, because all my contacts that I used to
were gone.
Yeah, they moved on.
Oh, damn.
You know, to other places, and
oh, that's frustrating.
it took a while, and then COVID hit, so like everything kind of like was back to square one, and I think I started getting my feet back like around like 2021.
Yeah,
2020.
It wasn't. Because going to Vegas, it's usually like, okay, this is Big Sean's DJ, Mo Beats, and he's in there. You got, you got to like be tied up with artists, or you got to be Red Foo or somebody. And then it was like, and then in the Bay Area, you got the big name DJs like you, yourself, E-Rock, Amen. The list goes on and on of these big. So it was like you guys were. For me, I love the Bay, and I was born in San Francisco, so that's why I always was like just attached. And so it was seeing that, like, for me, you guys are like the stars. So seeing you guys go into another city like Vegas,
right?
Because there wasn't really any Bay Area guys that were like getting a residency,
right? I think. Bay Area wise, like Franzen was it?
Oh yeah, Franzen, yeah. Oh, he's been, Oh,
definitely like him, Greg Lopez. I think those two guys definitely paved the way for Bay Area guys. And then next was E-Rock.
Yeah,
so E-Rock was one who convinced me to move to Vegas.
Oh,
and he was like, hey, he was living in LA at the time. He was like, you should move to Vegas.
And you're like, with what money? Where?
He's like, I live in LA. You should move to Vegas. But the funny thing is, when I moved to Vegas, I convinced him to move to Vegas.
Wow. And now y'all both is up in Vegas.
So I was like, you're in LA, you should move to Vegas. You should move to Vegas.
Yeah, because for any DJ, that's the spot. If you're DJing, that's the spot where it's like, it's an event every single day.
Every night, yeah.
Every day is an event, like day and night.
So I tell people, like, DJing in Vegas or Miami too. Miami's a really tough market too, because you're competing with stars. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Because it's like these guys are attached to guys who have #1 records out. These guys might have #1 records out. This is and you're, that's why I say it's like it's not just anybody can be here.
I was with Bonix the other night. He's Wiz Khalifa's DJ, and he's like, man, you really have to have like ride some kind of wave like that.
Yeah,
like, with Wiz or Mo Beats.
Yeah,
Big Sean, because when you think about the billing, like for the consumer, like they look at the lineup, like who's playing tonight? Oh, there's Mustard there, Steve Aoki there. Just every single night.
Every night.
Omnia, like Calvin Harris. Oh, and Romeo at blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like you're competing with these people all the time.
Yeah, that's wild. And everywhere's getting packed out too. That's just crazy.
It's tough.
Yeah, that's just crazy, man. Yeah. Wow, congratulations to you, man. That's huge success, because I think a lot of people don't realize it. I think just understanding how it all works out, because some people just think like, oh, names is just on the bill. It's obvious, but there's work that had to get to that point, man. So
man.
Congratulations to you, bro.
Appreciate you.
And another thing, man. So actually, who was your coming out going backwards a little bit, you said in high school you started DJing. Who was your influence, and who kind of like got you the decks and was like, oh,
my brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my brother. He's a DJ, Rob Reyes. So he was doing KML at the time.
Oh, snap! So your brother was in radio, bro.
My brother was in radio,
working at iHeart.
He was in radio. He was doing all the clubs and stuff. And I was just like, some like kid in high school following him around, and he was like, hey, do you want to be a roadie? Like, I'm doing these gigs, just wrap up my speaker wires and stuff like that.
Dope.
And he's like, I want you to get into this hobby because I want you to like, you know, we grew up in Richmond.
Yeah,
so there's trouble everywhere.
Yeah.
He's like, I want you to get into this hobby so you won't do anything bad, like keep you busy.
Yeah.
So I did this. But the thing was, my brother, he was a popular radio DJ at the time. So me being around him, everywhere I went, people were like, oh, you're Rob's brother.
You were known as Rob's brother.
Yeah, so everywhere I go, like, oh, you're Rob's brother.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, you know, and I try to DJ these places. Oh, yeah, that's Rob's brother.
Do people still call you that now?
No, not at all. No.
Do like the older cats be like, hey, that's Rob's brother. Remember
The OGs, of course.
Hey, man, that Rob brother right there, boy.
Yeah, the OGs for sure. Like, if I run into like Chewy Gomez.
Oh, yeah.
That's Rob's brother.
Oh, dope.
But I made a decision like back then, like, hey, like I got to make a name for myself because everywhere I go, I was being called Rob's brother.
Wow. Yeah.
So,
what is your brother? Have you talked to your brother, and has he ever like gave you like, hey man, I'm like, has he told you how he felt about like where you're at today?
Of course.
Have you guys had that?
My brother's my best friend.
Oh, nice.
We talk every day.
Yeah. Wow.
Every single day.
Wow.
It's crazy. Like we literally talk every day. But he knows. Like I'll give you a story too of how we had to go our own way. I don't know if you remember Mixed Show Power Summit, those back in the day.
Okay. Yeah.
So Mixed Show Power Summit back in the day was like where they flew out all these radio DJs to like a conference. And I was there, and my brother was saying, and I was walking around, and everyone would be like, "Oh, you're Rob's brother." And my brother introduced me like, "Oh, this is my little brother."
Yeah.
I didn't know anybody there
Yeah.
at the time. I knew like A-Man maybe.
Yeah.
And we were like in Puerto Rico too.
Oh wow.
So then I said, "Hey Rob, can you do me a favor and not introduce me as your brother?" He goes, "Yeah, I got you, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." So after that, right when I said that, he ignored me the entire trip. Like when I was walking by him and stuff like that, I'm like, "Hey," he would like turn around the way.
No.
Totally ignored me, dissed me in front of like pretend I didn't exist.
What?
And they took it to some party in deep in Puerto Rico. Like where the locals were, and 50 Cent was performing.
Yeah.
A big fight broke out.
Oh shit.
It was like me, Vaughn, like Amen. We're like in the crowd, and this big fight broke out. The locals against the DJs. Like everyone was like running for their lives. I was running out. Everyone was like running for life in the middle of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
I see my brother outside. He was like in the car with Chewy, and they were about to drive away. And I was like, Rob. I was like, let me hop in. He goes, you don't want me to introduce you as my brother, right? Drove off.
No way.
Left me in the middle of Puerto Rico, bro.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes. To fend for myself, bro.
Bro, I would be live at my brother if he ever did that to me.
Yo, so after that, it was I seen Vaughn, and me and Vaughn were like running for our lives. So Vaughn was like, "Follow me." So it took us about like an hour to get back to our resort. We had to take like multiple like cabs. We had to walk.
Oh damn!
It's crazy. And I got back to the lobby. I was like, "Man, you're crazy." He's like, "No." He's like, "No, man. You told me."
Damn.
Yeah.
Ruthless.
Tough love.
He would be a good father for this generation.
It was tough love. But after that, I have so much respect for him because after that, it forced me to meet everyone on my own.
You know what I mean? That's why I say he would be a good father because it taught you a valuable lesson, and it made you push harder.
Yep.
You know, I think that's the best way for the next generation to build them up and give them that. Wow, man. That's a cool story, and it's kind of messed up.
It's messed up.
But the truth, I mean, when people dig deeper into it, it's like, bro, you got to understand that's what molded me.
Yeah.
You know, I like to say, because my dad used to give me some whoopings, and my dad was a bodybuilder, and I used to get whooped by him. Wow. And, you know, I mean, I'm grateful, because otherwise I was a naughty kid, man. I would have been.
Bodybuilder whoopings were crazy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he used to use, the belt that you, they use for the stuff. Yeah. Oh, he used to get that. Bow, bow, bow. So I remember this one time I started crying, and then boom, he gave me the whack. And every time, as a kid, right, they're like, stop crying. Yeah. He was whipping me, and then one time I just was like, look, I know what he's gonna tell me is stop crying. So the moment he whooped me, boom, I just shut up. Boom, I just got quiet. And then next thing you know, he got confused. So I seen the look on his face, confused, because I was just staring at him like. And he's staring at me. I'm just like, And then that fool just said, "Whoa!" I started crying. Some more. He said, "Stop crying, man." But anyway,
damn, I couldn't even. My mom used to boot me like crazy.
It helped, right?
It did, for sure.
Yeah. So I mean,
think it's illegal now, right?
Shoot, it probably is, but it shouldn't be. Discipline shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You know, abuse definitely, but discipline like that was discipline.
I mean, you have kids. Mm-hmm. Do you still see people whoop their kids?
I don't.
It's crazy. And
I think that's probably why, like, I see these kids acting out, man. Yeah. I see this kid, like, I coach flag football, and some of these kids, I be trying to teach them, like, you can't be cussing. I'm like, they're 8, 9, 10. I'm like, damn. That's
crazy. Hey, anybody listening out there, when I have kids, they're getting whooped.
Yeah, no, really. I mean, shoot. I mean, it's the best thing to do is a discipline, man. Yeah. I say, but man, sorry for getting off track, but that, you just reminded me of that. So, going down the line, man. You DJ for the greatest team on planet Earth.
The greatest team.
The greatest. Okay, and I was born a Niner fan. And you DJ for the 49ers. I have never been to a 49ers game.
You've never been to a 49ers game?
I've never been, bro.
Bro, I got you.
Like I said, I grew up poor, man, so you could never afford it. So I always had a Jerry Rice jersey growing up. I met Jerry Rice a few times, what I mean? Bro, I was like the biggest.
Jerry Rice is a legend.
Bro.
And he still goes to every game.
Bro, I know. I wonder how it's going to be now that his son's with the Chargers. But, I mean, he's still going to obviously.
That's right, yeah.
I know. His son, but you know what? I mean, Jerry Rice, bro, I looked up to him. He's my favorite athlete of all time. A lot of people be like Michael Jordan, this, that, and other. I was always Jerry Rice. My first book I ever read, and I never read, was the Jerry Rice book.
Wow.
So, I mean, you DJ at the 49ers games. You're in there on the action. Levi Stadium, man.
Bro, you need to come to the game. I got you.
Bro, I want to.
The ultimate game experience.
Bro, you don't even know how many times like me and my wife are like, okay, we need to go to a game this season. Yeah, we do. We need to. We almost was going to go on Christmas. We're going to spend Christmas to watch the Ravens and the Niners. We were going to, we were just like, let's just, it's just, when we plan trips to Disneyland and all that kind of stuff, it takes us backwards. But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? But, like again, this season we're over here trying to figure out, when can we get to the Niner game? I even like, yeah, trust me. I've been wanting to go on a Niner game, man, and you're in the mix, bro. So, I mean, tell us, man, what is that experience like? Because, I mean, past season has been...
It's been crazy.
Yes.
This is season number 10 for me, actually.
Wow.
Season number 10, yeah.
Dang. This upcoming season will be 10.
Number 10.
Holy smokes, bro.
Number 10, yeah. It's been a blessing, man, because like you, I grew up a Niner fan, too.
Yeah.
Like I would wake up early with my dad, watching Niner games on TV and stuff like that.
Yep.
See Jerry Rice.
Yep. Steve Young, Garrison Hurst, JJ Stokes. Oh, okay. Sorry, bro.
No, it's still surreal to me. Like, I'll be in the locker room, like, we'll be prepping for our sets and stuff like that. Yeah. And then I'll hear, like, sometimes they'll have, like, guests like Jerry Rice or Joe Montana in the locker room next to me. And I'll, like, peek the locker room, like, oh, my God, it's Jerry Rice and Joe Montana.
Bro.
Like
that's wild.
It's crazy. But how we started with that was shout out to E-Rock. E-Rock, he used to DJ for the SF Giants. And our guy Joe Lagaz was running entertainment over there.
Uh-huh.
And it's at the time when like no football teams or really no, I would say like not really football teams had a DJ team.
Mm.
And Joe Lagaz was like, hey, I'm going to start working for the 49ers. He's like, E-Rock, I need you to create this DJ team of all-star Bay Area DJs to play for the Niners, but they have to be diehard Niner fans. Like they have to be a part of culture. So he was like, he recruited like me, E-Rock, me, Amen.
Yeah.
Les, he's on there too. We have like about like Amy Robbins, Tony Tone. So we have about 6 people on there.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Let me make
blessed.
Let me make sure that before I know
I follow the M Squad too, man. I follow the M Squad. It's fire. I'm just like, damn.
There we go. Yeah. E-Rock, Les, Amen, me, Amy Robbins, Tony Tone, and Mario E.
Dang.
We're all diehard fans.
I love it, man. Yeah. I know Amen always used to, like, whenever he would get new gear, he'd be like, check this out. He used to send me pictures. I'm like, bro.
It's crazy.
I was like, dang, man. I mean, that's a dream, man. That's a dream. To be in a stadium like that, on the biggest stage, I mean, the 49ers,
I think I would say this. Nightclub DJing compared to in-game DJing is completely different. And not because of the amount of people, but I just think the it's a lot more pressure, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
I'd say, like, at any time in my career or anywhere I'm DJing, like, in life, I think the only time I'm ever nervous is doing a 49er game.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Why? Is it because like is like you gotta be on point with the cues? It's kind of more scripted in a sense.
Scripted, and there's like 60,000 fans like on the eyes because they cut to the jumbotron, like 60,000 people. Like, okay, now it's your turn. So if anything goes wrong, it's like 60,000 people is watching you. So my biggest fear in my mind is like if I mess up one, or if something goes wrong with the equipment.
Oh damn, yeah, and it happens. Has it happened to you?
No, thank God.
Okay, good. Has it happened to anybody?
No, thank God.
Wow, this thing got state of the art technology. Yeah. That's how.
60,000 fans, and like our sets are usually like 2 minutes long for halftime. Each set.
Oh,
we have like a couple sets during the game.
Yeah.
But this is how nerve-wracking it is. That 2 minutes feels like 5 seconds.
Dang. How do you know what song to play? Because I mean,
we prep.
You just figure like, all right, what's popping right now? Let's hit the bay with this. This is in the streets. This is.
You gotta. It's a good balance of like what the players want, what the crowd wants, like what the fans want, and then what we want.
Do you guys get to meet the players as well?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite player on the team right now?
Right now, I like Brock.
Yeah.
I like Brock a lot. The quarterback.
Yeah.
Super cool. Super humble.
Yeah.
He's really chill.
Yeah. Brock Purdy is bro is amazing, man. And you know what's so crazy is everybody's like, oh, you know, when everybody started having those doubts, I was like, bruh, I watched him in the preseason, not this past for his rookie year preseason. I was like, bro, this quarterback right here looked nicer than all the rest.
Right.
And then he became the starter, and I was like, bro, he's nicer than all the rest. I'm trying to tell you, but I mean, you know what? Brock is a top tier to me. I mean, as you could tell, as a person, as a man of faith, as you know, as a player, and as a teammate, you can tell he went through it. I can tell he was going through it when he stepped in there as a third stringer. That the players he had to earn their respect in a sense. Yeah. But he kept himself. That's what I saw from outside looking in. That's what it looked like. Yeah. It looked like, you know, they didn't have the full respect of him like they did on Jimmy G or Trey.
I remember that game where he got thrown in because Jimmy got hurt, right? Or
yeah, because Jimmy got hurt. Because Trey was in first and he got hurt, and then Jimmy got hurt. Yeah, and then
the Dolphins game.
Were you spinning that one?
No, I think it was an away game, right? I think away.
Oh, was it away?
Miami. But he came in. I was like, this guy's legit.
Yeah, you right off the bat, you
like, oh my God, this guy's crazy.
Who is this guy, right?
Yeah. But I mean, you know, as far as the other players go, Eric Armstead was like a really good friend of mine too.
I liked it. I'm so sad. I was actually heartbroken.
I know, me too.
I was like, bro, I really like. He's been there. You know, him, DeForest Buckner to me were a great time. You know, during the So
Armstead used to come out to party with me at Marquee all the time.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
All the time. Like his rookie year, his first season. So it was crazy because I'd have him in the booth with me. And it'd be like this 7-foot guy in the booth behind me. Like, who's this guy behind you partying?
Yeah.
But he would come out all the time. Wow. Man, like, super cool. The players that come out now is like Debo comes out a lot.
Oh, yeah? Debo? Shoot, Debo be rocking out there? Oh, shoot. What about, like, let me see, Jair Brown? Tufanga?
Tufanga, yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Tell them what? Yep. Okay, let's see. Who else? What about Christian? Well, Christian McCaffrey. Have you met Christian?
Yes. Super cool.
Wow.
Super good guy.
A lot of my kids I coach, they're always like, they always use his name, you know, like, you know, people who shoot baskets like Kobe, you know, they always like, you know, because I got a kid on my team, he'd be like shifty, and he calls himself Little CMC. He tell me yesterday, he's like, a lot of people look up to these guys, man. A lot of people look up to the Niners.
He's a really good guy, man. He's a good player too.
Yeah, no, he's great. And let me see who would you say you have any stories about, man, being around the atmosphere that, you know, I mean, behind the scenes?
I would say that you know, like, I don't really get starstruck at all. Like, I could say I've been starstruck 2 times in my life. It's when I met Jay-Z and Rihanna.
Oh, shoot.
2 is I was with Amen.
Okay.
And they were doing a Hall of Fame game, like, ceremony for like in the alumni 49 players. So like I said, we were in the locker room, we're prepping for our sets, and we're like, man, these voices in the next locker room, they sound familiar. I was like, it sounds like Joe Montana and like Jerry Rice.
Bro.
Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, and it sounds like Roger Craig's in there. Like, I could hear these voices, right? So So then we peek over, and it is them because it's an alumni game, like anniversary. And I remember before they introduced them, we had to go walk out to the field together. Mm-hmm. So like they walked out first, and then we walked out behind them.
Wow.
And I remember like we were like starstruck.
Wow, bro.
So me, Amen, like followed them like little stalkers.
You're like, bro, that's Jerry Rice. That's Joe Montana.
So someone had took a picture. And you see me, Amen, like in the back, like photobombing like this with Joe Montana and Jerry Rice.
Oh, I think, you know what? I think Amen sent me that, bro.
Yeah.
I think he sent, when that happened, he did send me that. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, bro. Yeah, bro. Jerry Rice, my all time, you know. What is that? I remember the first time I met him, it was like Pro Bowl. Mm-hmm. You know, I think it was probably easier to like meet him out here because of this Pro Bowl and I had all access everywhere. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it was like, and then I did, I met him, last time I met him. Oh, actually, you know what? My daughters actually did a football camp and he ran it and Jerry Rice was there. And I told my daughters, like, girls, that's the GOAT. So now they you know, like they're gonna grow up knowing everything about Jerry Rice. My daughter knows everything about Jerry Rice. She wears number 80 because of him.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think another moment too was I was DJing the NFC Championship game.
Oh.
And they put me on the field for that.
The Detroit Lions.
No, it was
the one before.
I think the Packer game was a couple years ago.
The one done this. Yeah.
I think it was Packers maybe, but they put me on the field, and it was crazy. The energy was crazy, right? Like everyone screaming, and I remember Jerry Rice came up to the DJ booth, and he was like, let's go get him. I was like, Jerry Rice, let's go get him.
Damn, bro.
Let's go.
Yo, you either like lose your breath and be like, bro, Jerry's like the pressure's on. Like, this guy played, football to a highest level and telling me to DJ at the high. Oh, snaps. Bro, that's crazy. How about celebrities, man? I mean, being in Vegas, I seen, you was DJing, you DJ for a lot of different artists because I noticed that, man. And I'm like, do they hit you up? Be like, hey, Romeo, let me get you on my set. What's up? It's Mario. Let me get you to DJ my set, dog. Like, how does that work?
The Mario thing kind of came in like, I think it was just like, it was like last second. I think his DJ couldn't make it.
Oh.
Yeah. And they're like, hey, can you DJ, for Mario?
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, of course. So they gave me his songs, of course, like the night before and stuff. And like our first couple of songs, like working together, like the set, like I was kind of like trying to feel him out. He's trying to feel me out. Yeah,
because you never met with him, right?
Exactly.
So you have that.
But after our third song, like I knew what he wanted to do. And then I was like cutting stuff out.
Yo, I feel you.
I think Vegas, like I said, like celebrities are there every single day.
Yeah.
Like every single night.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, shoot.
I mean, it's just you just run into them. Like, I wouldn't say you become like numb to it because you never become numb to it, but like it's just they're just there.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it becomes part of like, I think the way I look at it now, because I used to be a lot starstruck, like you were saying before. I think for now it's like kind of like I work with everybody. It's kind of like I know everybody. It's like, I know this guy. I know that guy. It's kind of like, and you know what? I'm rooting for his success kind of thing because it's all at least it's somebody like any of us who's trying to elevate our craft, I guess. Yep. And some people take it to the higher level. Yeah. So
it's a good thing to see. It's an amazing thing to see.
Yeah.
I think for one too is I do you heard of Dre's nightclub before, right? Mm-hmm. So Dre's is like literally like one of like the number one hip hop spots and clubs in the world.
Yeah.
So we have like a ton of hip hop artists that come in like nightly. Like Chris Brown's always there, like New Year's and stuff like that.
Dang.
Just anybody you can think of, they're there. And I still get starstruck when I see some people over there.
Yeah, I think Chris Brown would probably be, to me, like just his performer, him as a performer, as a talent. To me, he's one of the best. I think him, Bruno Mars,
yeah.
Like those are like probably like the best, I would say. I mean, have you seen both of them live? Have you met Bruno?
We had Lloyd a couple nights ago.
Lloyd, I love Lloyd, bro.
We have this R&B party that we do on Tuesday nights,
bro,
where we bring back like R&B guys.
Yeah.
Lloyd's performance was amazing.
Damn.
He brought out a full band, like his drummer thing. He sounded just like his records.
Dang, yeah, I seen him live a couple of times. I never met him. I wanted to, but never met Lloyd. But bro, I've been a Lloyd fan. I used to buy his CDs. Like, I mean, I was almost an R&B head, bro.
Oh, for sure. I love R&B.
Yeah. Who's your favorite R&B artist, or artist, or group?
Group, so many.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking old school, new school.
Boys to Men obviously would be one, but maybe like I would say the throwback side. You know, like in the midst of let's see, who can we say? Maybe from like Joe all the way to
wow, those are good.
Yeah, Joe all the way to like, you know, that era too.
I don't know if I have a favorite group, but I have like favorite songs. Like just off the top of my head, I think like the Tamia song. Like,
So Into You? Yeah, So Into You, yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
The other day I was listening to Jodeci, their greatest hits, Jodeci greatest hits.
Yeah.
Trey Songz always has good ones too.
Yeah, Trey Songz is dope.
Just man,
Yeah.
goes on and on.
What would you say if you're in the mix at a spot, right, and you choose one R&B song to play, because I know it's always high energy, but I know there's R&B songs that would hit the moment you drop it. What
sing along songs or just R&B songs?
it could I mean to get the crowd, you know, rocking. I have one in my head, and I assume it'll guarantee probably work. I assume.
You tell me
But
your
you
first.
well,
We'll
okay.
go back and forth.
Okay. I would say Keisha Cole Love.
Of course.
Okay.
That's a great sing along song, right?
Yeah.
I would go Party Vibe, T-Pain, Buy You a Drink.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me think. Oh, Jay, that's a good one. When you said Party Vibe, that's the first song I thought of. I said T-Pain. Dang. Okay. You know, one that I love to play, but I always try it out. Chris Brown, Yo.
Oh, it's an amazing song.
Yeah, I always try it out, and I mean, people love it. It starts, you know. People have a hard time singing the ooh, but I know they want to. You know?
Yeah, you make me want to play that song. I'm gonna play that on Tuesday.
Man.
Another throwback that people love, like the new generation they love, even though it's an old song, is Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk?
Oh yeah. I see Marcus Houston just redid it, didn't he?
Did he really?
I think so. He just released a remake of the Tevin Campbell record. Can We Talk? Yeah, but yeah, that record go hard. Yeah, I would say yeah. I don't have one after that. I'm gonna be like, man, what am I gonna do? Oh man, I can't do Ashanti Rock With You. No, that's not.
They would too.
I mean, I'm thinking bigger. I mean, that's a big record for sure. You know, speaking of Ashanti. Remember when she was? No, I'm not gonna. Should I? No. Okay, I won't do it. But you remember that video that went viral, where somebody was throwing money at her when she was performing on stage in Hawaii?
No.
So there was a video all over. It went viral where Ashanti like cut the music. Hey, stop throwing money at me. I ain't no stripper. And she had like all these like videos of like, you know, and she was like giving somebody a lap dance on the stage.
What?
And somebody was throwing money at her from
Hawaii?
the crowd. Yeah. At her show in Hawaii, somebody was throwing money at her in the crowd. It was him. It was Milk. Milk was, bro, look it up when you leave, bro. It was Milk. Milk was over there. I was like, Milk, what were you thinking? And we laugh about it because it's like, what were you doing throwing? He's like, well, you know, I didn't know where I was. I was
And she was like, yo, stop throwing money at
bro,
me.
cut the music in front of everybody.
Wow.
Like, stop the whole show. But anyway, yeah, anyway. But bro, we're excited for you, man. I know you got a big show going down. You're performing Sky Waikiki.
Yeah, tonight, Sky Waikiki tonight. First time playing there.
Yeah.
Everybody tuned in. Come check me out. I don't know when does this air?
So you're gonna be. I mean, you're gonna bring it. We're gonna put this up right after this. So we're but you're gonna be out in you're bringing the Vegas vibes and the Bay Area vibes all in one.
Yep, all in one. We're gonna rage. We're gonna party. We're gonna party like we're in Vegas tonight.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing.
Man, you've always been a good guy, man. I appreciate you, man, for always pulling up and always showing love, man. Hope you enjoy your time. What are you gonna do while you're out here?
I am after tonight. I am gonna turn my phone off, and you can have lunch or something like that and chill out.
Yeah, heck yeah, bro. Let's go, man. Anything you want to share with us before we jump up on out of here?
Man, I just want to share Hawaii is a beautiful place.
Yeah.
And when I mean turn my phone off is because I like to enjoy Hawaii as much as possible, like take it all in.
Yeah.
You know, anybody listening, all my friends out there listening who's in Hawaii is happy with me because I miss you guys. I love you guys. It's always a pleasure to see you guys. And everyone who's supporting, you know, from day one, I love you guys.
Yeah, I think what's cool is like that you know, guys like you, E-Rock, you guys stay connected with people in Hawaii. Like,
for sure,
you know, you guys don't forget about us. You know, you got, you know, but I mean, saying like, you know, it's love every time. You know, you come here and it's like, oh, like you never left. You know, like the cousin that was never, or the brother that you know that went to college came back. You know, and is doing big things.
I hit you up directly, like, yo, man, I'm in town. I'm coming in town, man. Let's connect, man.
Yeah, I know. I think I commented on you guys was doing you guys 49er photo shoot, and I was like, and then you're like, yo, bro, I'm coming to Hawaii. I was like, yo, let's go.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you, brother. I'm so proud of you, man, and proud of all your success, man. Keep it going, man. And any way we can support, bro, we here. All of Hawaii, man. We got your back, brother. Appreciate it, man. Hey, one more time, give it up for my brother right here, DJ Romeo.
Hawaii, appreciate you. Love you so much. Hey, follow me on the IG. It's at DJ Romeo LV. DJ Romeo LV.
Heck yeah, we're gonna be at the Niner game, bro. I'm gonna have to pull up with you, bro.
Got you.
We're gonna have to be. I'll bring my Jerry Rice jersey. But yeah, bro, appreciate it, man. Enjoy the rest of your time here, and for sure, man, we're gonna rock out.
That's love.